I've been trying to fight the demons in my mind. I'll prevail with every battle if I'm right. Guess my aim was off, the target's out of sight. Would I be better if I left it all behind? 'Cause we can find a way, we can find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way. We could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We can find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way. We can find a way. We can find a way. Just take my hand. We'll leave this place behind. No second chance. I know there's more to find. 'Cause we can find a way, we can find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We can find a way. We can find a way, we can find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We can find a way, we can find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We can find a way. We can find a way.
All for you. All for you. All for you. All for you. It's been a long time I've been waiting for you. I got my feelings up and it's just for you. I just need a little bit of time to breathe in and out. I just need a little bit of time to ease up my mind. All for you. Situation got me running like I'm losing my mind. All for you. I feel with every little step I take, I'm crossing your line. All for you. I'm all for you, all for you. Yeah, I'm all for you, all for you. Situation got me running like I'm losing my mind. All for you. I feel with every little step I take, I'm crossing your line. All for you. I'm all for you, all for you. Yeah, I'm all for you, all for you.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Indiana Tech Esports channel. It feels weird to say this no longer as a student, but my name is Bub and we are back again for some more Indiana Tech Rocket League. If you missed last night's stream, you missed our Valorant team 2-0ing Cleary University in GLEC Valorant. Off stream, you also missed our Rocket League team, who was ranked 22nd in the nation by colleague, taking on the number 17 ranked Columbia College, also by colleague. Looked like a series that shouldn't go the Warriors' way. If you saw Twitter or X in the morning, you'll know this result. The Warriors won 4-2. They went down 2 games to none, then won 4 straight. So W's in the chat. I better see some W's in the chat. No, I'm kidding. No, the Warriors today are here. They're taking on Lawrence Tech University in WHAC action for the second time this year. We took on Aquinas to start the year, and that was, well, no contest. We'll just put it that way. There were no issues with Aquinas. I don't remember the exact score line, but it was 3 ridiculous scores back to back to back. It was like a 13-0, a 9-1, and like 12-0. Something like that. They 3-0'd Aquinas. They're taking on Lawrence Tech today. And hopefully we'll see a similar result. But I think we are actually going to take a quick step away for a hot second. We're going to take a quick tech pause. I think we got some tech issues going on off stream. I can see some players waving a flag, screaming for some help. So we're going to take a quick step away. We'll be right back. We'll get things fixed. We'll see you back in just a moment.
Dear left brain, don't say we can't, oh, just don't say another word. These thoughts you've imagined aren't real, aren't adding up. You fetched your ideas from nowhere, all from another world. Your logic's impaired, your full picture is cropped. Cause we both know one day they're just gonna try again. Without doubt, might say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake.
And we are here. And immediately, the Warriors are up 1-0. It was Velocity. We were fixing a tech issue on the stream. We were fixing a tech issue off the stream. And immediately, the Warriors went up 1-0. It was just simply Bluey to the backboard, a miss on the backboard, and Velocity put the Warriors up 1-0. Real quick, it is Vade, I apologize, and Nico, for those who recognize those names, I apologize, is a veteran in the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference. Vade and Nico both new to the WHAC, but Nico no stranger to higher level Rocket League. He is, if I remember and have done my research correctly, around the SSL level. The player I have not done any research on is Vade, and he has made his name known by scoring that centering pass from Velocity. So we're tied at 1. Real quick, I think the team names are also switched. So we're going to work on getting that fixed too. But for now, we're going to pretend that the team names are not switched. You'll see it change here in just a hot second. Nico will hold on to this one on the backboard or in the corner. Vade will pop this one high. And then Velocity will move it. There we go. The team names have gone right back to where they are. Resh towards net. Steered aside there by Vade. And then right back along to the side again. Bluey will pop this one to the middle. He looks across for Resh. He's got Velocity infield towards him. The shot will go! And the Warriors are up 2-1. Nice and easy here. Bluey finds Resh. He'll just hand off to Velocity, who just chips this one right up top. I think Vade got a piece of it. It does not matter. The Warriors are up by 1 with 4:04 to go here in game number 1. It is I apologize off the kickoff. Resh quickly takes that one away, flicks it to the backboard. The net is going to be open for a moment. Velocity can't put it on target. Now Vade will lose control quickly to Resh. That's a double! 3-1! I would like to remind everyone at home, I believe, if I remember the polls correctly, Lawrence Tech was favored top 3, top 4 in the WHAC this year for Rocket League. The Warriors, I think, were unanimous favorites coming into this season. And this is going to be a kickoff goal. That has plagued the Warriors to start the year if you've seen any of their games. Not to give away the scouting report or anything, but that's been an issue. It's still early. They're not immune. 3:48 to go here. Game 1, 5 goals. And they've come in quick succession. Bluey to Resch will drop down for velocity to the sidewall. He'll look for the second one. This will pinch up towards back of the net where Nico has one. He'll look for two. Actually, Vade will go. He has one, looking for two. He'll just go for the dunk. And Nico will play this one back for I apologize. Then the 50 goes back the other way. Bluey will drop this one down to the side. It is Vade. The 50 pops high. I apologize. Thought about it and then deferred. Velocity to Bluey. The 50 will actually waterfall right back to Reshiram, who missed the open, but Bluey was right there. And the lead has doubled once more. It is 4-2. I got nothing to say about that one. .310 to go. A 2-goal lead for the Warriors. And Velocity's looking to make it 3 to the backboard for the double. And it goes! Right on cue, it's Velocity. I hit the ground, doesn't count. Trash off the board. Doesn't count. 5-2 Warriors with 3:03 to go. It's Bluey. Hey, the kickoff goal might come back. No, Lawrence Tech actually does know how to do kickoffs. Velocity will hold this one for a moment and then eventually gets cleared away by Vade. Bluey will get the single touch and then Nico will get the 50. Loose ball here. I apologize. Actually plays it slow. Resch is there for the second touch though. Bluey pops it high. For the follow, it is Vade to the backboard. Velocity is there. He'll get one. Then follow it for the second. Maybe looking infield for Resch, who actually had pre-jumped it. That was cut down in the midfield there by Nico, and I apologize back the other way. Bluey got in the way of that one. Resch interferes with Vade, and this will come back once more. Nico with one touch, make it 2. Velocity cuts that one down, but it goes across to Vade, who has one. He's going to pop up and get 2. Nico running interference in the back line. The flip reset goes. It is 5-3. Lawrence Tech's got some firepower here. The lead is back to 2 again. 2:10 to go. It's Bluey off the kickoff straight towards Nico. This is not a perfect touch and gets pinched across there by Vade. I apologize. Loses the 50. Resch with not much there in the corner. Didn't really have a lot of boost to work with. And now it's Vade. That'll be all though. Bluey will have one. He's going to drop this one back for Resch. Will take this up the sidewall. He's got one. Gets bumped. He might stick with it. He does. He's got the flip. Musty towards the net, and it goes! I'd say welcome to NA, but Resch has been here for a while now. I'll let that speak for itself. 1:42 to go, and a 6-3 Warrior lead. Resch and Nico off the kickoff, straight back to Velo. Vade is there, and this one will go back towards the Warrior corner where Velo cuts it down. A little bit of self-sabotage there from the Blue Devils. Resch looking for the double, defers to Bluey, back to the backboard again. Vade is there, he's not got much, and Velocity will simply play this one back to Resch, who gets 50 by I apologize up towards the ceiling. Velocity, one touchdown to Bluey, back to Velocity towards the net. Look at that! 7-3 Warriors. That's the 4th for Velocity. Just find your man upfield. About 13 to go. And so far, so good for the most part for the Warriors. They might just make it 8. Velocity tried. Vade has this one. There's the 50, and it will go back. Vade with the Musty on his own. Nothing there. I apologize. Will get cut down by Bluey. He go with the flip. That pops really high, though. And Velocity will try and work his way out. He gets cut down by Vade. Resh ran back the other way. Cut off once more. Game 1, certainly in the books at this point for the Warriors. They might make it 8. Resh nearly making contact there. Velocity's not going to be able to touch this one. Bluey will just play it back into this corner. 30 seconds to go. The Warriors will take game 1. And, I mean, it turned out comfortable, and they nearly make it 8. Bluey looking to make a moment for himself here. The defending WHAC MVP, I think unanimous if memory serves correctly. This one will get cleared back the other way. Bluey off the corner, and Nico, the shot, will go high. Apologize, we'll hold it in the corner. And that'll do it. That is game 1. The Warriors 7-3, like I said. Looked convincing in the end. Lawrence Tech, they fought in the beginning of this game. It was not so clear to start. Warriors, again, might make it 8, and they just won't. 7-3, your final score here in game 1. We'll head into game 2 with a 1-0 series lead. Take a look at that scoreline there. Velocity leading the way with 4 goals, 5 shots. Resh with 2 goals on 4 shots. Bluey with 1 goal on 6 shots as well. Fade with 2 goals on 3 shots. Nico with nothing on nothing. And Nico again with nothing on nothing. I think someone left early. I think I apologize, left the game early for Lawrence Tech. So our overlay didn't quite get the stats. But you have that. Warriors are up 1-0. And we'll get heading in game 2 here shortly. Actually, it was Vade who had left early. My apologies to, I apologize. A little ironic. But we'll head into game number 2 with a 1-0 series lead. And so far, like I said, so good. No issues for the Warriors here. This has been as expected so far. Here we go for game number 2. It is Nico to the air. He'll go to the backboard. He'll look to do it himself. He doesn't quite finish the job. And now Resh will defer off to Bluey. A demo comes out. I apologize with the pop. That's dangerous for Velocity. He'll defer to just chip it on net. And it goes. I'm sorry? Okay. Nico had no boost. That is unlucky. Everyone for Lawrence Tech went to defend the backboard. And nobody was available to actually save the shot that was going on target. Nico will try and play this one. Resh is going to get dunked, actually. Bluey is back to make the save. And Velocity will pop this one further. Bluey with the 50. Nico is there, and he'll actually just take Bluey and keep control for now. Resh with the 50. Is that going? No, it's just wide. Vade with 1 touch. He will hold. Bluey gets 50. Resh gets 50 as well, but that's a much better one. And I apologize, 1 touch in midfield. That's actually going to open up for Velocity, who just throws it on net. I apologize, was there. Nico with the 50 goes straight back, and Bluey will have 1 touch. Read by Nico, but still in control for Bluey. Vade was looking at this, and he actually gets bumped off, but that opens the door for I apologize. He's got a flip. It's taken away by Velocity, and here come the Warriors back the other way. Gets through Nico. Vade on the goal line, holds it. Gets run through a little bit, and then towards the middle again, it was Resh. Velocity not with a lot in the tank. Resh will just slow this one down. 100 boost in the tank. Vade is there. Velocity with the 50. I apologize with 1 touch. He's not going to have much more. Bluey will just move it downfield. He'll get the demo. Resh off the ceiling. Not quite. There's 1 flip. He'll leave it for Velocity in the bump, and it goes! A little European magic for you. It's 2-0. Resh to Velocity. .320 to go, and this will go straight back to the Warrior corner once more. Bluey is there. He's bumped off by Nico. Vade is there. Nico will actually send it back, but there was a demo in the backfield. Vade got back in time. The net was open. He missed. Lawrence Tech had a chance to get themselves one. I don't think they knew the net was open. Bluey will take this opportunity and get control. There's a flip. There's a demo. Does he get the dunk? He does, but the threat kind of fizzles out here. Velocity's there. There's the 50 up high. Still drops down dangerously. Nico will clear it away. And now I apologize back the other way. Stopped by Bluey on the backboard. A much quieter game 2 as we're halfway through. Only 2 goals on the board. Velocity plays it low and slow. Goes for the bump. That was Bluey. I apologize. We'll steer this one back the other way. To the far side. Interfered with by Resh. And he will move it back. Resh. Musty, I see it. The fake! And Vade stuck with him. And now a 2v1 the other way for LTU. But Bluey able to steer it aside. Velocity. Got the 50 off Nico and eventually back the other way. Drops it down for Resh. Into the corner looking for Bluey. He'll move it towards the middle again. Vade pops out in front. Velocity sends it home. And it's 3-0. That's just tough for Vade. That ball ends up basically on top of you. I mean, what do you do at that point? At 50, we'll just go straight back to the LTU net. Nico is there. I apologize. We'll fire this one. It's just a little wide. Resh gets a second touch, and back the other way we go. Velocity off the sidewall. He's going to look for more. He has the flip. He gets over Nico! 4-0! Wow. They're just getting started, folks. That's 5-0. By the way, Velocity now has all 5 goals for the Warriors, just quietly. Yeah, this is the beginning of the year. These guys have been teammates for... I mean, they played a summer event together. Maybe a month now? Maybe a month. Bluey in the air. Flip reset for Resh. Does he have the read? He does, but he can't put it on target. He'll defer to Velocity. His shot's just wide. Well, this game was quiet for a while. And then the floodgates opened. It might be opening further here in just a moment. Well, pause on the floodgates opening further as Fade has decided he is going to single-handedly move the ball all the way back to the Warrior end. Unfortunately, the Warriors have decided they too like to move the ball towards the opponent's end, and it's right back at Nico. Resh will move this one down. Vade actually read that, so Lawrence Tech is back the other way once more. That'll drop down for Resh. And Bluey is pre-jumping. What are we doing? Resh underneath. All 3 Warriors. We're committed. I thought we were about to hit we were about to be something out of a freestyle montage for a moment. It's gonna be looking like something from Resh's old montages, but not to be seen yet, at least here. This will go off the backboard. Velocity might have a 6. Nah, it's cut down. So the Warriors are up 2-0. Velocity just clears it back. They've owned gold. Oh, they didn't. Oh, Miller, if you're watching. Not today. Not today. 2-0, your series score. As you get a look at the stats here, like I said, Velocity 5 goals on 11 shots. Bluey with nothing on 1. Resh with nothing on 2. Nobody else scored. I don't need to say the stats. You can literally see them. Speaking of seeing them, how about we get a look at our players here in just a moment. Well, Resh looks like he's taking a nap. And we got Coach Chippy in the background as well. For those who remember Chippy from last year. We're going into game 3. Fresh 5 minutes on the clock. It is Resh and Bluey. This will get left behind for Velocity. Still drop down. Velocity is there. Velocity flip up over Nico. Bluey's there. Resh the shot. The net looked open. Vade was there. Bluey will hold. Velocity. With 1, maybe 2 or 3. No, nothing there. Nico will move this one back. Bluey will hold it in the corner for now. Vade has a chance for a shot. Velocity in and out save. And back we go. Bluey with 40 boost in the tank. What are we going to do here? We're looking for a ceiling pinch. Across for Resh! It was denied by the LTU defense, but... I mean, oh no. Oh, Miller. If you're watching... We had a U moment. His spirit is still with us. He's still in the room. .353 to go. It is sent to the middle by Resh. Back to Bluey. Back to Resh again. He'll go underneath Vade. We'll go back one more time. Up to the middle. Bluey. Or is the net nothing there? A whole lot of nothing happening. And by the way, this is the first time Lawrence Tech has led at any point in the series. I think this is the first time Indiana Tech has trailed this season in the WHAC. It's game 2. They were going to at some point. They might be down 2-0. No, the bump play doesn't quite work out here for Lawrence Tech. So go back. They might be about to even it, actually. Bluey will pop it for Velocity. He's low boost. He's just going to go underneath. Still there. Bluey will chip it towards the front post, and then he'll play it back to Resh. Towards the backboard. This is where Resh is dangerous. Flip reset. There it goes! Do it yourself! 2:44 to go. We are tied at 1. And Resh looking to make it 2-1. Vade will steer that one aside. Nico will move it back. Up the way. Velocity. The Bluey. Just off the post. Vade will move it back. I apologize. Sends it. Bluey makes a save for a moment. And the LTU lead has been restored. It's I apologize. Bluey just had nothing in the tank. One touch there. Velocity off the kickoff. Actually off the save from the kickoff. Vade will hold and control. He's looking across here. The 50 from Resh, and Nico will move it back. Play it high. Velocity cuts it off, and he'll move it back. He's got another. He actually goes low. And then pops it into the middle. The net's open. I mean, deception from Velocity. Everyone was waiting for the second touch from Velocity. And all of a sudden, he's behind the ball, quicker than Vade, and Bluey's just there. We're tied at 2. 1:51 to go here in game 3. And that'll move back. Velocity. The Bluey. All the way downfield we go. Vade will pop. We'll have one touch. Nico will send it. Velocity from his own backboard controls with a few. I apologize. Bluey is there. I apologize. Runs interference. Fresh. Little boost just drops it towards the net. I apologize. Will pinch it off the sidewall. Bluey just chips back towards the middle. Nico will send it. Resh will get one touch, a flip, and he actually is going to play it low and hold it. Now he runs out of control as Vade cuts him off. Final minute here in game 3 in a 2-2 tie. Resh looking to promptly untie it. Velocity infield to Bluey. There it is. It's 3-2. A little infield from Velocity to Bluey. And the reigning WHAC MVP puts the Warriors up by 1. Bluey with the 50. Back the other way comes LTU. Resh with the touch. He'll try and control. Nico cuts it. Velocity. Bluey is there. He'll send it back. Resh off the backboard. What a save by Nico. That keeps LTU alive for now. But they're running out of time. Velocity off the backboard. Drop down and a huge clear comes out. Nico's up. A demo comes in from the backfield though. That was Velocity. And now Bluey holds. Musty into the middle for Resh. Towards the corner. Bounces middle for Velocity. The dagger. And that will put this series to bed. LTU fought, but the Warriors too strong tonight. A fake kickoff will do it. The Warriors are 2-0. And a 3-0 sweep on Lawrence Tech. Make it 5-2. Bluey just got the hat trick because he likes to pad his stats, let's be honest. But that'll do it. That is a clean win for the Warriors. Here's your final stats. Vade left again, so we don't have stats for Vade. We just have I apologize ×2. But for the other for the other players, there you go. Bluey with 3 goals on 5 shots. Velocity 1 goal on 2 shots. Resh with 1 goal on 4 shots. I apologize, as you can see twice, had 1 goal on 2 shots. Does that count as 2 goals on 4 shots? My producer's looking at me like, I don't know. Nico had 1 goal on. I think if it's 2 goals on 4 shots, technically we lose. I'm going to say no. And Nico 1 goal on 1 shot as well. But that does it. The Warriors 3-0 over Lawrence Tech here tonight. We are going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a moment for an interview. We'll be right back. See you in just a moment.
could stop me longing for your eyes. I won't let it die. I can feel you when you're not around. When the night gets cold.
And we are back. I'm joined by Velocity this time. So Frio over Lawrence Tech. I don't think there's really much to say about that series. They did fight a little bit. I actually want to steer a little bit more towards you as a whole. Obviously, you're a freshman coming in from Europe. How have things been since you've got here?
Been good with the school and everything.
I know a big thing recently for you guys, obviously. You guys just had a huge series against Columbia last night. You guys won 4-2. I know colleague ranked you guys second. I think Bepic also had you guys in his poll 23rd. I guess, what does that series against Columbia do for you guys, and where do you guys view yourselves right now?
Nothing can stop me wanting you somehow.
Makes it quite high.
Let it die. I can feel you when you're not
Don't know why I was this neighbor.
around.
Point for so top people. Nothing else.
We won't be
So I guess that pivots into kind of my last question. Obviously, the WHAC polls have already come up. I think it was a unanimous vote first overall in WHAC. What are your guys' expectations, not only in WHAC, but outside of that as well, looking at the greater picture, Sierra, stuff like that? Where do you guys want to? PC Flex coming up as well. There's a lot of exciting things coming. A lot of it starts with both you, Louis, who now year number 2. Well, thank you for joining me. We are actually done for the week. As far as I remember correctly, we were supposed to have a broadcast on Friday. That less we talk. No, it's fine. The series isn't happening anymore. So that is actually it this week for Indiana Tech on this channel. My name's Bub. It's been fantastic to actually be back in this booth one more time. Until next week, we'll see you then. Have a good night, guys.